go. Crash and flow.
Smell like a kebab. Actually, that's the whole thing. That's the whole story. It's just like the whole time you're playing, you're like kebabs.
Wait, where in Ridgeway do you play?
So Ridgeway has the main plaza,
main Ridgeway,
right?
yeah.
Sumac front.
Yeah.
There's a secondary plaza behind it.
Yeah.
And that has
Oh, that's where I bought the mattress from.
right. It has food and then
Whatever else you want.
whatever else you want.
Yeah.
So in the whatever else you want section, which is on the far right, there is a badminton court and and 2 basketball courts.
Okay,
and they're always booked solid.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's great. So this one uncle, shout out to this uncle. He's been running a weekly basketball run for 25 years.
Oh.
That's only been interrupted by COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And he, every week without fail,
Is this a brown uncle?
is a brown uncle.
There's a brown uncle who likes basketball that much?
So my brother is the one who he was like, message this guy if you want to be a part of this. I message him. He sends me a highlight reel of himself, right?
Of him playing basketball?
Bro, like,
Also, who are we calling uncle? Like, because we're old now.
no. So I just go, hey, salam, uncle. I didn't say uncle. I just says, it was great to be playing last week with you guys. Let me know if you ever need anybody. And then he sends me like videos of Is this guy with white hair and white everything. It's just an uncle, bro. It's an uncle. But good on him. He's like, he's like, hey, I got a little community together, 25 years. Here's a few videos of mine.
Yeah.
I'm like heart, basketball emoji, thumbs up.
I love the confidence. He's like, watch this shit.
He was like, sorry for the self promotion. It's good to get these videos out there.
Out where? My inbox?
Man. He's, this is how he makes his community. God bless him.
Hey, I mean, you know what? You can't knock the his stats. That's amazing. 20 years running?
Yeah.
That's amazing. This guy loves basketball.
He's probably like 60. He's pretty decent.
Yeah.
There's a guy who's 43, like a little bit older than me. Super fast. I had to stop him. I was like, hey, man.
What are you doing?
You're also wearing goggles.
Yeah. When you get to an age where you're like, everything's functional, I don't need to care about how I look whatsoever. Yeah. Nothing. Like, I just want to play with the confidence that I can. And what that means is goggles, like prescription goggles. So it's way to go.
65% of the people like 35 and up, just trying. And then there was like
a couple phenoms.
No, the problem was there was like, I would say like maybe 5 or 6 people under the age of 27.
Yeah, they haven't calmed down, right?
They haven't had their first injury yet, emotional or physical, right?
I mean, you can definitely help them with one of those.
Dude, they're just, it's like God level confidence. Like, I don't know what that is.
Are they getting in people's faces though?
So one of them pushes my brother in the back of the head.
Whoa.
Right?
Back of the head is really aggressive.
Yeah, it's like, and I'll tell you a better story first.
Yeah.
So first, my brother's guarding this guy, 25, fantastic shape.
Yeah.
After the game was, I'm like, you should wrestle. He's like, why? I'm like, dude, you should just wrestle. Like, so strong. Like, when he touches you, you're touched.
Yeah.
He makes a 3-pointer in my brother's face and then goes, fuck you, right to his face.
Whoa. Okay.
And I was like, okay. Zamir's like laughing too. He's like, but this guy pushes him, and Omer, he's like, hey, what are you doing? He's angry. I could tell. I'm far away, but I can tell. I'm like, crap. Yeah,
right.
That's when your brother gets angry. Now you're angry.
Right. Yeah.
It's different, and everybody, everybody's gone.
Yeah.
And he's like, you were pushing me to the side. And Omer, he's had too much therapy, right? He's like, well, then talk to me about, like then use your words. Don't push me. Talk to me. Sit me down. Yeah. I'll make space, a safe space for both of us, right? And the guy was like, you pushed me in the back of the thing. I was like, he's smaller than you. Very obviously a sibling. It was immediate within seconds. Play ends, everything's normal, and the whole game's normal. And he was normal, like, whatever. But obviously some people have a trigger that's very short, but they don't get mad for very long. And that's a guy that age.
Yeah.
Generally speaking.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, as long as it just stays like this, I guess.
Hey, man, it's a good run. Because everybody else is like, All the 60-year-olds are like, guys, we can't be.
Hey, come on, we're playing for fun.
Yeah, we have. This
Also-
is all we get. This is our only
Yeah.
night.
This is time away from kids,
Yeah.
from like wife. Not that like you hate any of those things, but you just need a break.
Oh, yeah.
You're not looking for you to like.
No. It's not fun for us.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Exactly it.
not
The
fun to
whole
yell.
the whole fun is like just having like a good time.
Yeah.
You know, like Timbits.
Yeah.
I'm just playing the game for fun.
It was fun though. It was
That's
fun
good.
getting even that part. I was like, this is. I mean, I don't want to be in
Does
that.
the owner get kind of like, hey?
I don't know. He doesn't even notice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was on a different court.
He's
with-
recording his highlights.
No, since there's 2 courts, he's on the better people court where
right.
there's like Somalis and white people, like, and we're in the all brown
I see.
uncle-ish.
So
you know,
yeah,
They
he's
didn't even see
for
this.
his setting. He's in the semi-pro area.
You know what? This kind of stuff is pretty normal in like soccer, basketball, not MMA. Generally, people don't get flared up in jujitsu. Like it's actually. Have you seen people get mad at each other?
Zero, dude.
Me
Like
neither.
very rare. Like a couple like they held on to something too long,
Right.
or like the armbar or whatnot.
Right.
But even when you call them out on it, they're like, hey, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
I've had a
sorry.
guy go for a wrist lock, and I was like, but like other than that, it's very little. It's odd, right? But
Yeah.
it's interesting.
Yeah,
in a sport.
lot of calm dudes.
Yeah, for in a sport that is actively trying to like, let me see if I can try to kill you.
See, but also we train in 2 different places. You train in couture.
Yeah,
Which is a little bit different. Like even my energy is even lower energy.
right. No, that's
Right.
good though. I wasn't healthy either.
No,
That's a 27-year-old jujitsu gym.
Yeah.
right. While like,
I wouldn't even step foot.
I wouldn't
in,
at this
in like
point,
an
I'm
MMA.
like,
What
no.
are you talking about? No
yeah,
way.
everybody there has a thing coming up,
Yeah.
so they're doing it as a
Yeah.
But you know what? That's where you find out if you would actually tap somebody.
Yeah.
Because I've been in tournaments doing an arm triangle.
With like a Dars?
See, the thing is, I don't know what's with the gi. No, it's like the other guy's flat.
Yeah.
You have one arm.
Oh, yeah,
in, and you got an arm triangle.
You got to lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you turn yourself into a fire hose.
Yeah.
So they, I thought I could do that, but I'm in a tournament and I'm doing this to a guy, and all I hear is him going.
Yeah.
And he's breathing though. What do you can survive. Like you're almost dead.
Right.
But he's not tapping.
Yeah.
You can tell he's barely breathing, but he's got that 20%.
Right.
Like,
And he's just gonna hold on to it for
I was
pride.
like, oh, I can't. This thing does. In the gym, that works 100% of the time.
Right. Yeah.
And I didn't know that. Some of those things you're like, oh, this is only good in a roll. It's not good in a competition.
Right. Yeah.
So-
I mean, you can keep training until like your 3 finishes really do finish.
Yeah.
Right.
My 3 only had
Triangle.
Yeah,
Triangle for me.
I think most people have a fantastic triangle.
Easier for me. Longer legs and
Longer
more
legs.
space. Like
Yep.
I have my training partner.
Mhm.
He has really thick thighs.
Okay.
His triangle shit.
Oh.
I go. Listen, he's almost a purple belt, right? So I don't know if he's good now because I haven't rolled with him for like a long time.
Is it too soft?
It just takes too much space. So for him to try to get an arm and a neck
Right.
inside of the thick
Right.
things, his ankles can't. Like
Right,
he barely hold on to
They
it for
can't
him to
interlock
close.
'cause you're-
So I can step over it all the time.
You're also broad.
Yeah.
And that's true.
But for me, because my legs are, I mean, they're thick, but they're longer.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a lot of space and I can still keep connected during that time. So it gives me a lot of leeway because I'm not like, even when I was training at the like as much as possible, none of my stuff is like super sharp. Like it takes a while for me to wiggle, and like I have to work into an angle. Like I can't get it like some other guys where they're moving
For triangles?
For triangle, they get in like immediately.
Right.
Whereas like I need to like work step by step and just get closer and closer and closer and tighter and tighter.
Right.
But because my legs are so long, it gives me longer time because they can't break my guard. Right. So I can
You
like
have a guy ever put his thumb in your butt?
no. I've got the guy who did the elbows
Oh yeah,
in
yeah,
the thing.
yeah. That's what you have to do.
Right.
People are like, I've shown that to other people. They think it's cheap. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
So the first time it happened to me, I was really mad.
All right.
And then I realized that I don't have to let go.
Yeah, totally.
Because like it's pain that I can take.
Right.
At first when you do it, it's so surprising that you let go immediately.
Right.
Right. But afterwards I'm like, oh, this will frustrate him if he can't get. Now what do you do? Right. You've done the elbow. You've done the elbow.
You just bite his ankle while he's trying to stand. He's like, does this bother you? You're just not. You're just. I don't know.
You know. So like, all right, bro. What annoyed me more was that he was purple.
Yeah, I see.
So like for me, I'll be like, just use like it seems like it's like a weird like an eye poke for you to get out of a thing. Like,
You know what?
hey buddy,
No.
try a technique.
Here, this is what I'll say. If you have to put your elbow on something to get out of a situation, that's a technique. There's no technique. If that works better than any technique,
Right.
then that's
the technique. Yeah.
that's the only one you should work on. If that works more than other ones.
Right. I don't know. I felt like because there's other ways and pathways, like technical pathways for you to get out of a guard, for example, right?
Sure.
You don't need to do that. It always felt like, I mean, it's so close to like, all right, I'm going to start punching you.
No.
You know?
So like I was watching Khabib, a DC go over there and come back.
Bro, I was just going to bring that up. That was what a phenomenal, like, we're talking about Demetrius Johnson. He's retired now, and now he just seems like he's just doing fun stuff.
Right.
And so his not his most recent he went to Thailand. He's sparring with Rotang. What's his name?
I think it's Rotang, yeah.
Yeah, Iron Man. Dude never gets knocked out. But anyway, before that, he went to Dagestan to train with, you know, the absolute monsters over there. Everyone in Dagestan loves DC. I mean, what's it called? Demetrius DJ over there, right? There's even one, like a really cute interaction, if you will, where one of the brothers, so Demetrius still, what's it called? Introduces himself by full name, even though everyone in this gym knows who he is, right? Dude's a legend, but he still says, my name is Demetrius
There's a
Johnson,
5'4" black dude. Isn't that, you know who you are.
Right. I think all of Dagestan knows that when he landed, right? Anyway, so he formally introduces himself. Dude has bad English, and so he says, DJ says, I'm a big fan of you, right? And then he says, I know, but he said it in the wrong way. Anyway, I guess we'll bring it up. Anyway, so DJ out there training with all of those guys, looks like he's having the time of his life. Yeah. But what were you saying specifically about those training
guys
over there?
They don't spar to do anything other than win. So there's no like, let's do all these, like everything is meant to win. Yeah. So if putting your crook of your elbow in somebody's thing, that's one of the only guard passes I know. Because it works almost 100% of the time. I know one other.
Yeah.
It's great. If people, it's like saying like, hey, a step back 3 is cheap.
Right.
Like, if that, anyways, it's effective.
Right.
And especially in a fight, it's effective.
No, I think for sure you should know it should know it. But like you start, in my opinion, there's a sliding scale on how close you get to ground and pound. Right. And I feel like and
there's nowhere near it. So this is the thing. This is the thing. If you honk at somebody and they're crazy, they come out of their car and they want to fight you. I've had this happen. Right? Yeah. It's all a sliding
Also, did
scale.
you lean or did you do a beep beep?
No, I was like beep beep. It's a red light. It's like beep, whatever, right?
Right.
Even if it's like beep, it's just like it's like beep, and he heard like come out and fight me, right? Like, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It totally wasn't.
Yeah.
But it's called cross-facing in a lot of situations, but you can use your elbow.
You know what? I'm okay with cross-facing. Yeah. Like that's never been a problem. Or if you're down, you take your forearm, you put it in his neck, and then you push to let go. I don't know why the elbow and the knee the first time it happened, it really hit me as being like, hey, man. But like, who knows? I mean, like the thing is that like I accepted it afterwards. I was like, all right, whatever.
Knee on belly?
Yeah, all the time.
Does that bother you?
No, for me,
that's like the ultimate elbow in the knee.
I don't know.
They find a crook like they ride your belly like with their knee.
I hate it.
Yeah.
But for some reason, in my head, I accept all of it. Like I accept like knee on belly for sure. I get it. Right. Right. But like the 2 elbow into the knee for me was like an insult. Like, come on.
Well, most people don't have any like it's really soft.
Yeah.
And they've never had it done.
Yeah.
So like
there is a shock because it's a nerve also. Yeah. Like I feel like I don't know for sure if it's a nerve thing, but like I feel like it is a kind of like a nerve dig that you're getting in.
I think as soon as that happens, that's an invitation to a triangle.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you do that to them and you get them out, the next time you're in that situation and you're under them, they try to put you're expecting. You're this person thinks they're about to elbow me in the knee, and then you triangle.
Take one of their arms for sure.
It's super easy.
Yeah.
So, anyways, subhanallah, to each his own.
Yeah.
Noted though, I was like, this might piss Yasin off in a friendly rolling match in a basement.
Yeah, you know. But I'll totally be okay if you want to do a knee on belly. For me, I'm like, this is legitimate.
I never figured that out. Some people would put their knee on they try to see how long they can do this for.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Oh, it sucks.
yeah, but I can't control anybody like that.
You're light.
I'm light.
Yeah.
I'm very light.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It won't do anything.
Yeah.
Like, there's plenty of people who have done knee on belly. We've actually trained knee on belly, right? And most like regular people, it just feels like I got someone on top of me.
Right.
But it doesn't really. Like, it's not like taxing me. But like again, my regular training partner is a thick Filipino boy. If he's knee on belly, buddy, I'm not breathing. Within a couple seconds, I'm gassed.
Right. No,
It just depends. Like, it's surprising. If I'm rolling with a girl and she puts both knees on my chest, like on the solar plexus, I actually don't make much of a difference. It's a little tough, but I can still breathe with their weight on me.
I think when you're like 130 to 50, even maybe 60 would be the limit when it starts hurting.
No consequence.
Yeah. I had a lady in full guard. I was in her guard, and she just crosses her legs and tries to squeeze the life out of me. Have you ever had that before? Yeah, I had to tap.
Yeah.
I think there's a difference in pound for pound leg strength between a man and a woman.
Yeah.
At least this person.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like to tap to anything discomfort because but something was about to happen.
There was ribs that were creaking.
I was like, whoa. I was like, I think I was to break like my body, like Zangief just, it was very interesting.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah. And that's cheap because you don't see that coming at all. To break somebody's
There's no
body,
wind up whatsoever.
Yeah. Just surprise somebody by crushing their rib cage.
Yeah. Yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah. I'd know after something breaks.
Yeah, that's true, right?
Yeah, I hated it when
It's very fast too. The ones that do it often, they like keep it loose, and then after they'll do it really hard, really quick while they look in your face.
No, I know.
It's kind of
and then knee on belt. You just put your elbow wherever, or you can put your
wherever
elbow.
you can find it.
That's an invitation to ground and pound. Just freaking Ricardo Arona slammed that.
God damn, dude. But yeah,
wild sport, right? That's not like the basketball run or anything. That's the interesting thing about.
It's weird. I don't even know why they call it the gentle sport. It ain't gentle, bro. It's like it's quietly brutal.
It's the whole time. I'm not in shape to try it right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, my wrist is gonna go, and then like you're sore in the weirdest ways
all the time.
Where somebody has put a elbow on you in a weird way or a knee on you.
Dude, when I was training, from here onwards is always bruised. Like I would always have. I don't even know where they go.
Marks. Yeah. People were like, "What is that? Is that a hickey?" I was like,
all over.
Oh no, that was a Armenian guy.
Yeah.
You find pubic hair in your mouth, friggin'.
Okay, no, that's not what happened to me.
Hair in your mouth? Never?
No.
I find hair like
sweat in my mouth.
Ugh.
It's the worst.
Ugh.
You can tell who drinks alcohol a lot.
That's gross. Other people sweat. I could feel like sometimes you get done, you're like,
it's all on you.
You're just like.
Before because I don't take a shower at the gym because, bro, it's not clean. Yeah. It's not clean. That seems like a place where I'll pick up staff.
Yeah.
In particular, the washrooms, because people are savages and they're dirty.
You get an STD in that bathroom.
Yeah, dude. That's why, like, when I get out, I put on like Under Armour plasticky pants and shirts to keep all the sweat in. Then I put my jacket on top of it, so like there's a barrier.
That's so funny.
Because this is
you're like biodoming your own sweat rather than
basically.
This is my own nonsense.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get in the car and it just starts seeping into the seat. Yikes!
And you're just looking at everybody's dongs.
Oh no, I'm out so
you're
quick,
right?
dude.
Oh, okay.
Either I'm out so quick or I stay outside and wait for everyone to get out because like I don't want to be.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I like it's not like it bothers me.
Yeah.
No, it bothers me enough for me to be like if I don't have to see it.
Yeah.
Like if I just sit here for 5 minutes.
Yep.
I see no dogs.
Yeah,
I'm good. This is what I will do.
I'd rather not. It doesn't ruin my day, but sometimes you see something weird and you're just like, what? Why?
I mean, it's at least a 5-minute burn in the brain before.
Sometimes it's like, what the fudge is?
I don't even want that opinion of that person.
Yeah, I don't want to have a dong opinion of like how unkept or kept.
Most of the time, it's unkept.
Or like why is one testicle down in the? I don't want to think about any of this.
Yeah.
I just want to think about murder and leave.
Yeah. Nice murder.
Yeah. I think it was Like I would listen to a certain type of music all the way there and all the way back, and all I would do is just take notes.
Yeah.
I would take extreme notes on my way back. Like I stop the car and take notes.
Damn.
And it was all murder, dude.
Yeah.
It was all murder, and then you didn't even like the people around you because they competed in the same weight division at tournaments.
Yeah, that's different. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I was just, thanking people for showing me stuff and
good.
things like that. I was,
Daniel Rosa's
I'm more of like a Daniel Rosa. Who, by the way, dude, that guy just like dedicated his life to it, eh? He found it and he's like, this is my thing.
Isn't that the best?
That's so cool.
Yeah, he's teaching.
I don't even follow his stuff for me to see jiu-jitsu stuff. I just follow it to see how happy Daniel is.
He had just gotten
doing his dream.
He'd just gotten bitten by the bug when I started working with him.
Yeah.
Instagram is a Toronto choke artist. He's a mutual friend.
Yeah.
And I think I forgot where he's teaching right now, but yeah, great guy. The epitome of like him and his wife.
Yeah.
Like they're like, come over. We have an area. You get to the living room. It's like this.
Mats.
Fully mats. There's a dummy sitting there in a gi. And she's like, I'm just gonna get you guys water.
He watches.
And then she puts on videos that we watch, and then like
try it out the stuff, yeah.
And he's super methodical, step by step. Every time you do, you have to get to
you have to hit each milestone
milestone to get to the thing we're gonna practice that day.
You do not skip.
Yeah, it was very. I'm
That's
like,
cool.
we're in a living room doing. Sometimes you'll have another buddy. Sometimes there'll be 4 buddies there. Be banging into the fireplace while we're rolling. Friggin',
that's dope,
dude. It was the best.
Yeah,
I was like, wow, this is Toronto. Like this is great.
Happy to see him.
Yeah, man. Also, like, he can kill you. Like he's sharp.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean, he's teaching, dude. You gotta be.
I know. He took me to a place. It was run by a fireman. A fireman was renting out a taekwondo gym and doing jujitsu classes out of there. And they would bring in Gracie guys from London, Ontario, and Waterloo. And it was me, Daniel, and it'd be like just 6 to 8 people. And some of them were like legit brown belts.
Damn.
And it was so much. I tell you, I took a blind dude with me once.
I think you mentioned it.
Yeah. He didn't tell me he was blind. Like, he didn't seem blind. He just wore shades. Right? I know, right? But you could see his eyes.
How was he walking? Like, so he was just partially blind, no doubt.
So he can see about 5 feet.
It's just like Book of Eli situation.
Yeah, exactly.
You only know at the end of the movie. You're like,
dude,
what?
I didn't know. I knew this guy for like months, and I didn't realize he was blind. Because
good for you.
He rode a bicycle to see me.
Yeah.
So that's not something a blind person does.
Damn. His reaction time must be amazing. He can only react to it within 5 feet.
Well, he sees black and white cones and like outlines. He doesn't see color or text. Like,
okay.
I can't imagine, it's hard to explain any of it, but he doesn't see what we see.
Yeah.
He sees outlines of things.
Yeah.
And he can only see like a certain level.
Sounds like Daredevil.
But in jiu-jitsu, he's perfect.
Right.
He sees everything. He feels a person shifting.
Right.
Bro, it's Daredevil.
Yeah.
Any blind person's like, you should be Daredevil. They're like, I'm blind. You should probably cry. Yeah. Just put yourself in crazy situations. See what happens if it turns on.
You don't know. Sometimes you had to be in a high stress situation for the abilities
for your ability to turn on.
Yeah, man.
I'm watching X-Men 97. It's pretty interesting.
Are you rewatching the series? How many seasons were there?
It's just X-Men 97. It's a new series.
There's a new series based on, what does the 97 mean?
I think it's based on the series from 1997.
From 1997? Okay.
So I put it on yesterday.
Yeah.
It starts exactly the same starting.
Okay.
Except
perfect.
It has is it Morph? There's a morphing guy.
Yeah.
So he's in there. So he's in there.
He's like blue with a tail?
No. He's that's like a Daredevil or something. That's a guy who glitches from space to space.
Yeah.
No, this guy much like Mystique becomes other people.
Okay.
I think his name is Morph.
Mm-hmm.
But he was the only added character in that starting as well. And it just basically seems like another season of that.
That's cool.
Everybody's the same. Their voices are the same.
Do they look the same, though?
They look exactly the same.
Does Rogue look the same?
I don't know if Rogue looks the same. Rogue doesn't look as good. Rogue
because Rogue
looked ridiculous.
in 1997 was insane.
What were they trying to do with Rogue?
Bro, whatever they were trying to do, 2 thumbs up.
They're trying to make you hit...
Approved.
Bro, honestly, they were trying to make you hit puberty
by
watching a cartoon.
Yeah.
Because none of the other ones were quite like Rogue.
Rogue was a smoke show.
That was interesting.
Our boy Antoine's got tattoos like of Rogue on him.
I don't like it when they make cartoons like this, by the way.
I'm totally okay with it.
I like
if anything, it's a dying art now, so
Dude,
I'm totally okay with it.
Sometimes you'll watch one of the old timey cartoons and they'll have like a rabbit that looks hot, and you're like, what are you trying? This is how things go sideways.
I mean,
why is this rabbit hot?
So back then, people knew that it was a hot rabbit, and that was it. They like, hey, that was a hot rabbit.
Right.
Now people want to become the hot rabbit.
They're like,
it's different.
Can I date that
it's
rabbit?
different. It's worse now. Before it was great.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you. People just don't know their limits.
No,
that was just a hot rabbit back in the day.
Yeah, it just was. It was. Was it Jesse?
I don't know their names, dude. If it's a hot rabbit, I'm trying to forget, so I don't keep that in my hard drive. Is it Jesse? Jessica?
No, yeah, I think it was. Yeah, that's what it was.
Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah,
dude.
Jessica Rabbit. Yeah,
but yeah,
even people were upset about the new Space Jam.
Right, they
because
didn't make that bunny. That bunny was much more attractive.
So hot back then. Now, not at all. They made her gross.
You know what? The thing is, they didn't make her gross. They made her a rabbit, man.
Whatever, bro.
They didn't make the rabbit gross. They just made it sexually appealing. Because it's a rabbit the whole time.
I don't know. I feel like we lost something.
Oh my god, dude!
We lost something. It's based on the original. Based on the who is the Michael Jordan of the new one?
LeBron James.
Oh. LeBron James does have really one movie I saw. He does seem to have some good comedic timing.
Yeah,
but it's hard.
He's the greatest basketball player of all time. What are you gonna,
Yeah.
Bro, come on.
What?
You gotta. The movie doesn't work without a superstar. You can't just get an actor in there.
Yeah, that's true. No, it's not like I wanted an actor. You would definitely need, but like I guess that would be him. I would be interested to see
You'd like to see who the best acting basketball player is.
Yeah,
and it'd be crazy if they're like amazing. You're like,
damn, just quit.
Yeah, oh my God, Ja Morant. He's just he's in the wrong.
Do you watch that movie with Adam Sandler?
Yes, and Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
No,
not that one.
Uncut Gems.
So Uncut Gems, yeah, that was great. But I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one where he's like a failed coach that goes and finds.
I saw a trailer. I didn't watch that one.
It was pretty good, dude.
Yeah?
It was like a feel-good sports movie.
Yeah, good.
And that guy, he's an actual basketball player. The kid who's in that. You don't know this, eh?
No.
Hold
Is
on,
it Boban? Yeah, pull it up.
It's not. I think Boban wasn't. There was a couple cameos.
In the trailer, I saw Boban. I'm like, Boban's not gonna act a whole movie. Boban doesn't want to do that.
All right. So yeah. Okay. So it's called Hustle, and let's just pull up the guy.
Hustle 2022. I didn't see this.
This guy.
I don't know who that is. Can you give me a name?
He is this guy. Guancho.
Yeah.
Bo Cruz.
Bo Cruz.
No. That's what this thing in. This is his actual name. Guancho Hernan. You don't know where he plays?
I can tell you, he is not good.
He's not a good basketball player, but he was great. He was a great actor, actually.
The black dude that was just with him.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah. So Anthony is the antagonist of the movie.
Good.
He's like an asshole.
Mean.
Yeah, he's an asshole. He's really good.
Great.
He was really good.
Oh, look at these stats. 2 point. Oh man, he averages.
I mean, it's almost 3.
Hey, these are Toronto stats.
Yeah, he played for Toronto.
No way.
Does he still play for Toronto?
Does this guy play right now? This is from 2 years ago.
No,
he's definitely in Europe.
Yeah, now he's on Minnesota.
It's right there.
Sorry, man.
He's on.
Yeah, he went to Greece.
Yeah, something like Greece. Panathinaikos, BC.
Athens.
And he was on the Raptors right before this.
Yeah, he was.
We missed it. We could have had this guy on the podcast. He's not doing anything. I did a show when the Raptor was there, and I was like, maybe I'll have him come on the podcast. I'm like, he doesn't play. Like nobody knows this guy's a Raptor.
That's true. No one knows. Oh, there's Boban. It was a fun movie, man. It was a good watch.
Hustle.
For sure. Yeah, Hustle. What's her name?
The guy's fantastic. Ben Foster?
Ben Foster's great.
Dang.
Yeah, also a Scientologist.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
I wonder why.
Bro, I think it just opens up opportunities. I'm pretty sure this guy's a Scientologist, yeah.
Yeah, don't put that on him if that's not true.
That's true. I should double
Fantastic
check.
actor. Like
solid.
310 to Yuma, fantastic. 30 Days of Night. I was
Oh, dude, he was in Hostiles. Have you seen Hostiles?
Yeah, back in the day.
Really?
Yeah. It's like 6 years old, dude.
Okay, I don't even not even calling it like that. Still seems pretty recent for me. I freaking love that movie. I watched it a few times. Let me just double check to see if this guy is not that it's important, but I just want to double check.
Sure, if he's a
You know,
Scientologist,
putting out that
if he's giving it. Also, Scientologist makes it sound like it's something to do with science. Isn't that funny?
yeah.
I like the first thing, like he's divorced. Oh my God, he was married to the lady from that '70s show,
Yeah.
the one that doesn't age.
Yeah. Okay. So it's Lara. She left it. Laura Prepon. All right. I guess he's not.
Dang, you're just gonna put that on him.
Yeah, he's Jewish.
That's all right.
Pregnant pause.
That's better than Scientologist. It'll be fine.
Right. All right. Let's call it. Or you want to watch something? Nah. Whatever. Let's call it. This is a good tight 30. Thank you for hanging with us. We'll be back in a week. This has been episode 484. Dude, it's starting to real quick. It's starting to melt. So much snow around the house.
I know.
I'm stressed. Where's this water going?
Oh man, you okay?
Dude, tomorrow I'm gonna get snow pants, like boots.
Yeah.
And I have to shovel snow off of the foundation of the house.
Wow.
I remember when back in the day when my dad would be like, "Hey, look, we don't even want to know about a leak. We want to already move the snow out."
Right.
Like, the snow's outside. Why is my old man telling me to go
now
outside and shovel snow off of grass and dirt?
I know.
And now I'm that guy, like literally that kid. Like I go to sleep. Before I go to sleep, I'm like, man, worried about the foundation of the house.
So what do you do?
So I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to see for over here at my house,
It's
right?
so much snow. It's
So for over here, I know where the areas where we were worried about. So as long as we clear the wall, like the snow off of the wall, and move the pile further away from the wall, we're generally okay, right? Because it'll go down through the thing. Whereas for my house, I gotta see where my vulnerabilities are, and then I have to plan accordingly.
so funny.
The whole day today is snow that's melting off of the roof and just falling on either like three sides of the house.
God damn.
And it sounds like someone's breaking in the house like every 5 to 10 minutes.
It's gonna be warm for 2 more days, and then it gets cold.
Then it gets cold again? Yeah. And then right now I have a lake in front of the house too. So I'm gonna have to go out on the street and start digging out the snow around the storm drain.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing, bro.
You're so uncle. I like it though, because life makes you an uncle, right?
It does, right? That's
People don't really like. Why are you going to sleep at 9? It's like you don't know what I'm going through. You have no idea. You couldn't live my life for a second. You think I'm going to sleep at night? I have to. I'm not gonna be okay. Nothing will be okay.
That's true, dude. I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel it coming.
Yeah.
Inside me. Anyway. All right. Take care of yourselves. We'll be back in a week. Good night.